Hey guys, so this is a totally awkward angle. We're in my kitchen. You guys are sitting on the stove. And yeah, we're gonna make a spruce tip tincture today. If you just got done watching the video where I harvested the spruce tips from a fallen tree, I mean, technically it wasn't fallen, it was from a tree service job that my husband did. And they had to take down a spruce tree, and so that is where this came from. But they're still good. They are still, they're fresh. You can see them. They're beautiful. Like I said, weird angle, everything, not professional at all. But when you're learning about making medicine, you don't have to be professional. You can be real, which is what my life is real life. Alright, so I got a quart jar here that has been cleaned, and you're going to need your spruce tips, enough to fill the jar completely. Alright, so we're going to fill this. I know you guys can't really see it. Let's see if I can get you propped up on an egg carton here. Maybe use the vodka bottle for a little bit. I don't know, guys. Maybe try the other side. This is one of those things. Okay. So we got the spruce tips, and you are just filling your jar. Look, that's already almost full. You want to fill it all the way to the top when you're making a tincture so that you reduce the oxidation. So there's no airspace in oxidation. That's a big guy. Now the reason for, you don't want to pack it in there, but you want to get them all the way to the top. You could push it a little bit, just don't like cram it in there. I'm going to try and use up what I harvested so far. Okay, so the reason for using spruce is because you guys can't see me. The reason for using spruce is because the conifers, I'll put over here, block the light so you guys can actually see. And I keep looking, I look at myself, but the screen is so wide, I'm like looking off to the side. The camera's over here. So you use the conifers, like this is spruce, like I have said many times. And spruce is so super packed with vitamin C. So this is going to be fantastic for if you feel a little tickle in your throat, or like something is coming on, like a cold or whatever. Now you won't necessarily get the minerals out of the spruce tips this way. For that, I would recommend making an oxymel, or just a vinegar. And an oxymel is it's a vinegar and honey based medicine, and that way it extracts the minerals as well. But you'll get the other medicinal properties from the spruce tip by using it in a tincture form. So what we're gonna do, I got my vodka here. Now you can use 80 proof, which is all I can seem to find for some reason, even though I don't understand it. You can purchase 190 proof Everclear, which is like rocket fuel. I can purchase that here, so that doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Anyway, so take this and just fill it up to the top. And when I say the top, this is a trick that I learned from April Graham of She Is of the Woods. Set this down here for a second. And we're going to try this again. Okay, so you just fill it all the way, like even enough so that a little bit may spill over. And then you have your lid, and you squish it on like so. And then you tighten it. And now there's hardly any airspace in there. Give it a good shake, and then I don't have it with me, but you want to make sure that you label this puppy. I know that you may think that you're going to remember, but once you start making your own medicine, I'm going to tell you this. When you start making your own medicine, you are going to have maybe even 100 different jars filled with plant matter and vodka and honey and vinegar and a whole bunch of different stuff. So you want to make sure you put a label on here so you know what you are what you're using. Because after about a week or so and you've made more medicines, maybe even a month, if you're really lucky and have a really great brain, which I was not blessed quite so well with, you're gonna forget after a while, and you're gonna have all these jars and you're not gonna know what they are. And last thing you want to do is say, oh well, I think this was spruce tip. Or like if you're actually making potentially deadly medicine, I guess, depending on the quantity that you take, if you end up taking the wrong thing, like let's say you're working with like poke or poke root, and you don't know what root is in that jar, because once you're using roots, they all kind of look the same. But you're gonna end up not wanting to do that. If I wrote or didn't write anything on a jar, unfortunately, I think that's gonna just have to be returned to the earth. If I'm not 100% sure what it is, because the last thing you want to do is to harm someone when you're really trying to help them. So I am going to leave this with you. This is Spruce Tip Tincture, and I hope you guys can find some value in this video, and I hope you guys are able to make some of your own medicines and be able to take your health back into your own hands. All right, I will talk to you guys later, and we will see you next time.